Hold on a second, hold on a second.
Hey everyone! Oh my God, do you guys see the logo behind it? You see the logo? Doesn't it look cute? Doesn't it look cute? Like,
Yes.
podcast. I am Grace, and I'm excited about the topic. But before we get into that, remember, guys, the Life Happens podcast is a podcast where we combine our spirituality with everyday practical things to create this beautiful balance. And today's topic is love. We're gonna take a dive head into the maze or what the twist of what the relationship is, or rather the vetting process. Tanya, you single, I'm single, the other two are married. CJ, you single? Are you single, or are you what? Before I get into our category.
Nah, hey, I'm fully committed. We just gonna say that. Hey, we just gonna say that because hey, depending on which mood you can, depending, she pissed me off there. Just, we up.
That's not it. But okay, so CJ's in a relationship. So me and Tanya, I know, just going through the ups and downs of vetting process, experiencing people being not interested, and then as a woman, well, I won't get into all that. But we want to help you guys decipher the subtle signs of he ain't into you. He maybe he just don't like you. You don't like milk in his coffee. But anyway, before we continue with this, guys, let me tell you about my girl Kim. And I was saying this before the show. So I've known Kim for 23 years. And if you are going to rob a armor truck, I would say do with Kim, but let her be driving the drive-away vehicle. She won't say shit. I say this because
I ain't no snitch.
She ain't no snitch. She's not. Like, she will take it to the grave. Kim, but I will say, the type of friend Kim is, she's gonna tell you off. Though she's gonna tell you the truth, but she's gonna support you. She's gonna tell you, girl, go and repent and don't do it again. And then you say, but I'm gonna do it.
Well, we all definitely need a friend like that.
We do. So, hey, Kim.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year.
Girl, we are in September, sis.
I know we're in September, but I celebrate the Hebraic calendar. So last week was Rosh Hashanah. So it's actually the new year for the Hebraic calendar, so which we celebrate at my house. So I'm going to say Happy New Year because I celebrate all the Jewish feasts. So Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, baby. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, man.
Girl.
I'm ready for this new year. I'm ready for everything that God has for me for this show. I'm really excited about this show. I'm excited about this topic. Love's roller coaster. I think it's going to be really good.
He's just not into you. Because we really need to stop demonizing men when they don't want us.
Look, I've been experiencing this way too much here recently.
I think Felicia can hear.
I didn't hear you. What you say?
Oh, okay, you can hear. Felicia, I really want you to tell the people about what you do on TikTok because it's so good, and you don't give yourself enough shout outs. So I mean, that's all.
Well, basically, I listen to music. I go out to eat. What else do I do? Have fun. Just living a lifestyle. Basically, it's showing you how I live my lifestyle through music, through food, through flowers. That's like self-love. So it's that type of situation. But I do enjoy a lot of old school music. So if you're into that, if you're a Gen Xer, you would enjoy it. Or younger, you could enjoy it as well. So yeah, I'm almost at 1,000, y'all.
I get so excited because I watch your videos on your music, And so I like to see what you're gonna play to see if it's something. And then I'm like, yeah, I like that song. I'm like, yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. And then when you go way back, I'm like, man, that was
Oh,
good.
just wait till
Gave
the
you
one
like a little
tomorrow.
reminder.
Wait till the one till tomorrow. I go way back.
Okay.
Oh wow.
TikTok.
So, yeah.
So,
So that's fun.
what's your handle on TikTok?
My handle is Felicia Loves. Loves. It's actually my maiden name with the S. Felicia Loves.
The thing I love about it is the food places, baby. The food.
Yeah.
I love food, so
So yeah. And I did find a food place, so we can talk about that. Hey, how you doing?
yeah, you have
Yeah.
Hey Tanya,
Hey,
what you been up to, girl?
girl. Well, craziness. But the most exciting news is here recently I have partnered up with a few guys, and I've been in sales forever, but I am also a marketing consultant. And so we all came together at different points. We're not we actually came together at the same place, but we all have different backgrounds that basically feed off of each other. And we're all joining up for our agency. So I'm going to be pursuing that a lot more aggressively here pretty soon, to offer my consulting services. We're able to basically help small to medium-sized businesses from start to finish on getting their businesses started, getting their operations, their marketing, their sales strategies, everything executed, implemented, all that, the strategies, the implementation, and the execution. So that is something that we're really excited about. And I've been decided I'm gonna go ahead and put my focus in that because, of course, the whole dating thing not working.
Hold on.
So I kind of
No. We just had a conversation last week with somebody supposed to be your husband. Girl, what the happened?
girl, let me tell you, yeah, he didn't choose me.
Oh, okay. Wait. Are we demonizing him because he didn't choose you?
I'm not going to demonize him. I think I know what I did wrong. I don't, so, but like I've been saying, I always pray and ask God, if He is not for me, please show me right away. And so far, God has shown me every single time that He is not for me. Okay, so this one, I'm sorry.
He was nice looking.
Very nice looking. He was, but that's another story. But so I don't know. I honestly don't know what I did or anything like that. I kind of think I know what I did, and it might have been my little mental breakdown I had. They might not have been able to handle it. So, like, if you couldn't handle that small mental breakdown, and it was just like I was just crying because I felt some kind of way about my situation with not being with my kids at the moment. So I don't know if that was the issue or what, but hey, say la vie.
Bye. May the good Lord bless and keep you. Bye.
Yeah. So I'm not going to demonize them because we know I have issues that I'm still working through myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't demonize no guy for not choosing me because, like, hey.
I mean, because it's a blessing, though. Sometimes because I can look back and think of situations where I thought was for me, and in hindsight, I think God, like, oh, thank you. She knows about wanting particular. She kept telling me, Rabia, don't do it. I was like, he's so nice.
Yeah.
That was stupid. She's like, but we're not gonna get into that. Hey CJ.
Yeah.
CJ is in a whole marriage and never told us. That's all.
No.
Your wife didn't say anything to us. What the heck's wrong with you?
Hey, who told you that? Hey, I need to. Hey, let me know some. I thought we skipping some steps. Oh no, it ain't nothing like that. No.
Just kidding, nephew. Just kidding.
But on a serious note, I've been doing fine. But there's one thing I will say, and this is just at the end of the day, but which kind of put my more perspective on things, like when you go in that casket, it's only gonna be you. So, sometimes you got to make the best decision for yourself. You may have to be a little selfish at times, but, if somebody can accompany and be your happiness, that's what's up. But if they can't and you feel like like there's no compatibility, then you may need to, do your thing. Otherwise, that you ain't going to be, too happy. So,
that part. So I agree with everything you're saying. Guys, again, hold on. Do you have the fan on, honey? Do you guys hear the feedback?
Yeah, I'm hearing somebody got a fan,
or a plane. I heard a plane go
I turned mine off.
No, I didn't hear feedback.
Okay. So
I
again,
feel Robbie is echoing.
Yeah. Yeah.
better?
Keep
Say
I didn't
talking.
know you were talking.
Okay. Can you get off my kitchen? Today's topic is love's roller coaster. He's just not into it. Right? In love, in the romantic world, there's again ups and downs, there's highs and lows. And when a man doesn't choose us, firstly we say something wrong with him, right? And recently, why I want to talk about this is because my son, boy, girl, this boy is standing by me, little dance. Okay.
You
Anyway,
had the feedback, Rabia. It's kind of hard to hear you because of something in your
okay, I don't know what
Hi,
it is.
Sayla.
Hi.
Don't encourage this.
Yes, I like your voice.
Okay, I don't have headsets. I need to get some headsets. Basically, my son had a situation where a girl came up to him and he asked me, what the proper way to walk away. I'm like, yes, in the middle of a talking, you're walking away. So, but it made me realize that men have the short end of the stick when they reject us or don't choose us, right? So let me play the video.
You said so when men reject us and they don't choose us. Oh, what?
Hold on a second. This is not
I'm
good.
sorry, you broke up when you were talking about Sayla. I didn't hear it.
Okay, maybe it's my phone. I don't know what it is. Okay, can you hear me now? Is it better? No.
It's
we're
about
going
the
to find out soon when you start talking. We're going to find out. We're going in a little bit.
Now
We're going to
start
find out.
over again. Could you say that again about Sayla?
Yeah, so Salah, a girl approached him and he didn't like her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And he asked me, was it bad that he walked off while she was talking?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You can't justify that.
No, that was bad. No.
Yeah.
But I unpacked it with him, right? I unpacked it. And I saw how sometimes these women make men seem like they're bad because they don't want us. They didn't choose us. So I want to take the video. Okay, can you guys hear me or no?
It got a little bit better.
This is not good. Why is my speaker doing this?
You're just coming in and out, darling. That's all.
Yeah. Let me play the video.
Why do men pursue you and then the energy just fizzles out? Well, the answer is simple. Because they got to know you. They might have been attracted to you physically, but once they got to know your personality, it just felt like you weren't a fit. Ladies, we have to stop demonizing men for doing what they're supposed to be doing while dating, which is determining if you're a good match for them.
Amen.
Hilarious.
That's funny.
Hilarious.
Yes. Very.
Okay, so I want to start off with a question. And I sent the questions to you guys, right?
Yes.
Right.
So,
I didn't do my homework.
girl, should done your homework. So the first question I want to ask is, what are the common misconceptions about men who choose not to date certain women? And how do they contribute to the demonization of men? Who would like to go first?
I will. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so you know what? I was not ready for that. Okay, to certain women. I mean, okay, so we do it. So we can't set a double standard. Like for us as women, we always say he's got to do this, he's got to be this, he's got to do this for me, he's got to do and so okay, y'all. Right now, I'm talking on the side of my neck because I am one of those. Okay. However, it does happen to me though, where of course, I'm single and I'm dating right now, and it happens all the time because I have my mental issues clearly, So I don't think that we shouldn't have a double standard. And with men and women, it's always a double standard in anything we do. And it's because of social media. It's the internet, and we got these people out here who feel like they want to set the standards on this is how this should happen and this is how it should happen. But that's not fair. Like that can't be fair. So if he doesn't like you, he doesn't like you, or maybe you're going through something in life that he don't want to deal with. Just like I can do the same thing because I refuse to deal with a guy who has babies and little kids because my kids are older. I don't want to be your stepmom. I don't want to take care of babies. So it should be able to where they can decide this is the kind of woman I want. She's got to meet this, this, and this. And if that's not her, then it is what it is. But a lot of social media makes us feel that, oh, well, she's pretty, so she should be, that's a good, yeah, she's pretty, but she's a freaking psycho. Or like me, she's pretty, but she's a crazy alcoholic, let her fix herself. And then I'll, maybe one day she might be the person I want. We can't demonize them for that. Just like women have their standards, so can men. And if, he don't choose you, he don't choose you.
Agreed.
I think one of the misconceptions that people say, oh, he likes light-skinned girls. Oh, he didn't like me because I'm dark-skinned. We put it on the colorism. You know what I'm saying? We use that as a misconception for men not liking us. Or we say, oh, well, he likes dumb girls.
Yeah, what else?
He likes dumb girls. He likes airheads. The girls with the big boobs and yay. He don't want a strong black woman. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the misconceptions. He can't handle a strong black woman.
He can't handle all this. He can't handle this. He said he can't handle this. But anyway.
He can't handle this. He can't handle this. He can't handle this. He needs somebody that's gonna be mousy and sit and just listen. So I think that's one of the misconceptions that we put on men. As women, I think that's one of the things.
Well, I want to add my little 2 cents in about the misconception of men. And it has to do with that Tyler Perry thing that was going around where he was like telling women pretty much if you have a guy, if you're with the guy and all he can afford is the light bill and you're okay with paying the other bills, then you should give this guy a chance. And I think that's a big misconception that we always put black men with struggle love. Like in order for him to be a good man, he got to be broke or something got to be wrong with him. It's all these good men are broke. All these good men got no money. That's a big misconception.
True.
Because that is not true. Because it's like always, if he ain't got no money, he a good man. Oh, he don't have nowhere to stay, but he a good man. Okay, how is he a good man when he's homeless? He's not a good man for me if he's homeless. He can be a good person, but we always associate with a lot of compromise for a good black man, and we don't have to compromise because it is good black men out there that have, a decent job that can at least take care of themselves, or and it's not about the quote unquote struggle love.
Well, I have my comment for the end. I'm gonna wait till the end. CJ, what is your opinion?
I'd say, one of the misconceptions is I'm kind of piggy off Tim and kind of took the words out of my mouth, but if I don't want somebody or it's because something is wrong with me, they'd be like, oh, something wrong with you. I said, now hold the fuck up. No, hold the fuck up. Hey, so because something's wrong, because I don't want your black ass, then that means I don't appreciate black women. My mama didn't raise me right. Hey, that's another one. Hey, they get that. If you want to offend a black man, they say, oh, well, your mom must have not taught you. You say something, shit, yeah, all right. Hey, just like the last episode, we talking about domestic violence and somebody getting DDT chokeslam through a damn table. Shit. like you finna get the stone cold, get one of them treatments, but when they get the, talking about how, oh, it may be something wrong with me, and I kind of treat that as a defense mechanism. Like, you know what? You really don't mean that. You just need, you just got knocked off your high horse. And everybody, kind of, you like, oh shit, my ego, everybody else wanted me. This the one man or woman that didn't want me. So then you gonna say, you know what, it's something wrong with you. And then you know what? They go to their friends, they go to their dad, oh, now there's something wrong with him. Or they go to their girlfriends, girl, you fine the way you is. No, and then when she a crazy ass hoe, she on some other shit. So yeah, but go ahead though.
Me and my best friend had that conversation today, and she's about, girl, he's weird. I was like, he is weird. She's like, she said, but sometimes we got to look within ourselves to see what you did wrong. I was like, girl, I didn't mean to. I just started crying. I didn't mean to start crying. I said, but he's weird. That's always my go-to. He's weird. And of course, because you ain't the best friend if you don't co-sign with your homegirl. Right. So my homegirl's gonna co-sign with me that he is weird. And between us, we know that he's weird.
Right, exactly. You need somebody in your corner.
And the new one that people use now that I hear women say, well, he really don't like women. He like women, but he don't really like women.
Yeah. Why I gotta be gay? Because I don't want y'all.
Not gay, but no. They just like, y'all just like to be in relationships with women physically, but you really don't like women. You rather be with your friends,
Well,
I don't know how to
they be like, no, that light skinned nigga right there. He don't like dark skin. That's why they're saying about you. So.
Yeah,
So,
whatever.
I'll say that the common, okay, to me, it's about preferences. You like what you like. We need to, as women, stop demonizing men they don't want us. We need to stop saying that they're inconsistent. We need to stop saying they're poor communicators. No, sis, he don't like you.
You like.
He's not communicating. He's not communicating with you. He may not like like shallow. He's shallow. He's commitment phobia. There's an ulterior motive. So you really just now, that's your personal insecurity that you're now trying to give to him. He don't like you. He didn't choose you. So what you do? Are you gonna do backflips to make him choose the man? My mother always said, "Don't let a man tell you twice he don't want you."
Right.
Exactly.
Yep, absolutely.
Right.
To me, those are the common misconceptions.
But it's also that pretty privilege. Like she was talking, oh, well, it's something wrong with him because you look a certain way, or you have a certain complexion, or your body is a certain way. Mm-hmm. It's just that everybody is not for everybody. I don't care how cute you are. You're just not for everybody.
And the truth is, I really see that with my son. Okay, I was like, damn. Some of the things he said, though, I had to correct him on it. The girl's not his type, okay, but you're 15. You don't even know what you like yet. Like her, but to walk away from her, sir, that was rude.
Yeah, that was.
But at least you learned that was rude.
Yeah, I don't
personally. When I don't get chosen, I'll be wanting to submit a survey. Like, sir, will you please tell me what's wrong? Will you tell me about myself so I can fix it for the next one, please?
Please. His bad. I don't. Why do we? I mean, why waste energy on it? His bad. He missed out. Don't waste
but
energy.
Still, there has to be something wrong that they did feel that way, or like, okay, especially if you have time committed. Like, I could understand if we met the first day and okay, then you never heard from him again. But if we done spent weeks together and then you ghost me, you need to tell me why. Because I need to fix that for the next one. Because I'm trying to find somebody.
It's you. It's you.
You don't need to know why.
It's you. He got to know you and he was no longer interested. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny or facetious, but it's you.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't
He's bad.
I don't care.
He's bad. It's too bad. He missed out. Because it's better that you find out he has this behavior now than to get wrapped up in a real relationship and you married and he says, I'm going to get some cigarettes and you never see his tail again.
Ever.
Ooh, that's true. That's
not what you want. So to hell with it. Whatever.
and you didn't spend money on him, you didn't waste like what time? A month, 2 months? I would rather waste 2 months than have a lifetime of misery.
2
Or 3
months
years.
is better than 2 years.
Yeah.
I was married too long to get like this one guy. I went on one date, right? And while I was at the date, I was like, I don't think I like him to myself. So then he tried to call me other times. I would answer his texts now and again. He was like, "You know, Rabia, you a cool woman, but you are a poor communicator." Nah, I don't like you. I'm not a poor communicator. But I was trying to figure out, like, because sometimes I can be too picky. So I was trying to figure out, like, okay, what is it? I doesn't like his ass. Felicia, can you read that comment, please?
No, I can't see nothing.
Yeah.
Most females and males don't understand the definition of what dating really means. Once they understand, then they probably won't take it as rejection. I can go out on one date with a guy and can determine if it's going to be a second date. I just tell them we're just not a good fit. And that's Weta Wiley. Now, what you just said, Weta, was very, very healthy.
Yeah, I was gonna say okay.
Yeah. Because you're not going to mix up my self-esteem because you choose me.
Yeah.
About it. There's a whole line of men waiting for you to say yes.
That's a problem.
I think that you have to go out on that first date. And I find that a lot of my friends, they won't even go out on that first date though. They will look at a guy, look at what he does, and determine before really having a face-to-face interaction. They may have a small interaction with them, but it never goes any further than that. You know what I'm saying? So they never give that person an opportunity to like present themselves. It's like, oh, you present yourself in like this 5 minute thing. Now let me move on because I know that's not for me. And I don't think that's fair. But I mean, that's the way women are dating these days.
Yeah.
Men and women are dating these days. They give you like you get this small window of telling a person about yourself. And within that window, you have to meet certain criteria. And I don't know if that's a correct way of dating. Do you?
But there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do that all the time.
Same. I can listen in a 30-minute conversation. I can know I'm never going to see you again in my life. Our values
Me too.
it's not going to work. I'm going to frustrate you, sir. You're not going to be happy.
In 30 minutes? Wow. Wow.
Yes, I've been doing this.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. You know.
Hey, Kim. Hey. First off, that means he ain't got no riz. You know, hey, if he can't riz you up over the phone right quick, be like, yeah, you know, I'm just like. I mean, I'm just saying, like, so you trying to okay bit, yeah, because I really okay bit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but like, hey, but listen though, but that's what I was saying, like, you know, if the compatibility isn't there, like, you can talk with somebody and then kind of know. You know, like, right. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Or let's say that y'all be having them dead conversations, like, you know, so you constantly trying to keep the conversation live. You're like, damn, this nigga boring. He ain't saying, like, you know boring. Hey, so why do I even need to take you on a date if your ass ain't talking? We over the phone. Hell, I ain't gonna waste my time meeting you at wherever because your ass don't want to, you know, because you ain't got nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So,
but that may be the thing.
Good.
I agree 100%, but that may be the thing for another woman that she finds attractive. Right. Like, I can't stand a man that do a lot of talking. Like, if he talk way too much, I can't stand it because I'm a talker and I'm the one that's da 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 da. And if we both da 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 da, we both fighting to get something in. But if I have somebody that's more laid back and doesn't mind sitting there listening to me chatter, then that's a match for me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, he can't talk more than me though. I mean, because most times I talk. I mean, it's because I like to learn, right? I like it. I can tell early on it's not gonna work because I know what will keep me.
Right. Right. Yeah. If a man get to talking too much, he not my type. I mean, I'll smile at you, I'll hold calm, but you talking too much? No, you're not my type. Because I think that you're probably more than too much conversation, I be thinking it starts to be lies. Okay, he gonna be lying in a few minutes. Oh,
wow.
And that's just
you
my
can tell
perception.
now.
It could be absolutely wrong. That's just my perception.
But
Okay,
you know what, though? You're right, though. But I will say, having a son has really changed my perspective on a lot of things, right? It has. And just understanding that men think so differently from the way we think. They do not think like us. And I was realizing, like, parenting my son poorly until I understood. Even with this dating thing, like, my son is cute, okay? He is. But he was mean. He's mean. Nah, honey, he has his mother. He's not like his mother. But
I'm just kidding.
He was mean though. Like that was pure rejection. But again, I do a show about that, and we have to. Somebody said something about double standards. I think it was double standards going away. Just like, for example, women can't sleep around because we hoes, but a man can. That double standard is never going away. Not. Just like Tyler Perry's struggle love. I'm sorry, I grew up African. I don't want to struggle.
Hey, hold on, time out. Hey, listen, hold on. So tell me why. Hey, my son eating. You said the shaving cream, the damn shaving cream. Oh my! What you doing all that?
Oh,
okay, you good? Jeez, all right, here, go ahead, take him. All right, say bye.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Jesus Christ, eating the damn shaving cream, man. Dang, hey, so when they grow out of that shit? Because goddamn, always.
So, Robbie, what's your next question?
I want to say something about Anwita's comments about rejection. Rejection is huge. That's why we say the things we say. That's why women are demonizing men for not wanting them, because they haven't dealt with those deep wounds, you know? And so if I feel a certain way, if somebody rejects me, I'll be like, okay, what is the wound that can be intended to me? That's for me, though. And normally it's a childhood shit. So I think we need to go back to the foundation. Okay.
Right.
Do you
always. I agree.
Would you like to read the next question? No.
Oh.
I like Felicia's question. Felicia's question was really good. She said, where is it? Can a woman's energy, feminine or masculine, play a role in the type of men she attracts?
Yes.
So we want CJ, because CJ, you a dude. You tell us.
Man, hell yeah, shit. The fuck, man, hell yeah. You asking, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like, look, I ain't gonna no. But you know what? You know, more, and when I mean more masculine, I just mean simply your mindset is like a guy. Like you're more, you know, like some of the stuff you talk about, you say it's, you know, it's more guy like. Now, granted, it's attractive. Okay, for me, I'm like, hold on, you okay? Yeah.
Can you give an example, CJ?
Please.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so when I say a female is maybe a little bit too masculine, meaning, you know, I'm trying to do something for you, but you're not allowing me to do that. You're so used to either doing things by yourself. You're so used to, you know, I don't know, maybe you was the only girl around all these men, but you know, and when I have dated in the past, dated those type of girls, they're a lot more kind of on their, okay, let me rephrase that. They're a lot more, the things they talk about, like they're just a lot less, I guess maybe less more feminine to the ones I'm normally dating. They're more a little bit straight to the point, like a man. They're a little bit more, you know, I guess maybe their demands are a little bit more independent wise, you know, than what a more feminine, you know, wearing, you know, just like whatever you call it. But like, for example, when I've dated like a quote unquote masculine, you know, that she produced that masculine energy, I'm like, well, damn, you're doing everything by yourself. You don't need shit. Well, hell, you don't need my ass then shit. If you doing everything, you you just need me for a little piece and then we cool. then I don't need to. I don't need to, be that. So sometimes women that have that masculine energy, when I'm trying to become the man, when I'm trying to do my role, and you're kind of tinkering in that because that's either all you've seen, that's all you know. That can kind of mess up a certain type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Versus, somebody that comes with you with a little bit more feminine energy, this, that, and the third. I mean, it's just a different feel. Like, for example, like my mom, she has a lot more masculine, strong, independent, so that's a turnoff for some, like for my biological father. My stepmother and my actual biological mother, they're two different ladies. And you can tell because my dad couldn't handle this. Like, damn, you a little bit too tough for me, shawty. Hell, hey, you talking back and shit. You out here, hey, like you a goddamn thug. You know what I'm saying? Versus my stepmom, she's a little bit more feminine. She's, oh, baby, what you want? This, that, and the third. My mama, say, nigga, hey, this was, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different vibe. So, yes, to answer the question, yes, it is a little bit of a difference, and I hope I didn't offend, nobody. But
I want to read a comment on Instagram. Josh says, alpha women have become, in certain instances, emotionally challenged due to traumatic experiences. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I guess Kim?
Rabia, aren't you an alpha woman? Do you feel like you are?
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you a little hoodlum. Yeah, your ass a thug. Your ass a hoodlum. Your ass a G, baby. Your ass a goddamn. Yeah.
But this is the thing. Like, somebody made a comment earlier. They said, Grace is too militant, relax. And I'm thinking, I am relaxed. I'm not being militant. I'm also an African woman, and we speak a certain way, right? When I'm in spaces with my guy, if I'm married or if I have somebody, I'm more softer and more feminine. I know how to turn it off and on. I was raised by an African woman that taught me that. She was a business owner. When she was running a business, she was very assertive and masculine. But when she was with my dad, she was submissive and soft. So, of course, someone like making that comment doesn't know the other side of me, right? And of course, he wouldn't know that.
Right.
So, do I have a strong personality? Yes. Will I cuss you out if I need to? Yes. Absolutely. Unapologetic about it, but there's certain people that will get certain sides, and we all do that. We're not
Right.
Yeah.
I open myself up to everybody. Man, never ever. So I don't know if I'm alpha, but I think I can flex myself though. I'm good at that.
And I think all women need to be flexible like that.
Right.
I think we all need to be assertive when it comes to certain things. Children, I think people need to be assertive with their children. Please be assertive with your children. But I think people need to be that way. But then, like you said, when you're with your man, you're soft and you are, that way with him to where it's not like you're coming like this. Like that doesn't get you anywhere.
No.
Oh, this is a good comment. Read this. A man likes a woman. This is from, I'm sorry. This is from, I got my glasses on. I'm still struggling.
And Rita says, a man like a woman that is not so independent, but not so needy.
Right.
It is that balance.
Exactly.
Growing up,
I mean, and that definition of feminine changes it's different for every man. Like my man, he doesn't like women that drink beer. I did not know this till we had been married for years. I don't think that's sexy when a woman drinks a beer.
Drinking a goddamn Modelo. Drinking a goddamn Heineken after work. Damn, truck driver.
But it could be. It was the only reason I know that is because I was like, I really don't care for beer. I've never really liked the taste, but I want to try. It was some beer we had. He had bought. He was like, don't do that. And I was like, why not? I just want to taste it. And he's like, that's just not sexy, And I said, huh, that's interesting. He said, since we've been married, I've never seen you drink or ask to drink beer. I just don't find it attractive.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, you learn something new every day. It's like, oh,
And
it was
we
no
I
loss.
actually don't like the taste of beer.
I don't either.
But William made the same comment about a woman smoking. He was like, that is not sexy.
I hate that shit. Hell no.
He's like, that's not a turn on. A woman smoking a cigarette is not a turn on for me.
Yeah.
More weed than your guy. I mean, I'm sorry.
I mean, but every man has their little thing that they like or they
Right.
don't like, or what they
Yeah.
consider feminine and not feminine. Because it's some men, I've heard men say, shoot, she could pay every single bill. I'm good with it, And to me, that's feminine. That's a feminine quality for a man. Like, you don't even want to help out. You know what I mean? You don't want to work.
Well, don't want to help out.
And then,
I think,
oh my God. Then you have the African, the men that want to go to Africa to find wives, right? Cool.
the passport bros. The passport bros.
Yeah, no.
Hey, that ain't working, y'all. It's biting them in the ass. Go ahead with it. Go ahead with it, sir.
You want a woman from Africa, you need to understand that African men are raised to be providers and protectors from the time.
That's right.
So you're talking bad about African American women because they are your past because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And then you go to Africa and you think you can just do whatever. Maybe they don't work that way. She's not going to be submissive. You're not going to happen.
Even these other countries that they're trying to go to, them women are using them. Those women know the game. I'm like, do they not think these people got the internet? It's not third world countries. Everybody got the internet and they see what y'all doing.
Hey, so the thing with the passport bros, I ain't gonna hold you. They a bunch of lame ass niggas, but they got money though. But here's the thing though. You can be a lame ass nigga, but you can have some money though. That's okay. You're just a lame. But listen, once they find out you a lame, when you bring them over, when you blase, because you don't want a woman that's intellectually on your level, you get these women, that you think that they're not on your level, but they really playing you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Them old passport bros, and that rubs me the wrong way because I'm like, bro, it's too many beautiful African Americans in Dallas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But you want to go 20,000 miles. Okay, that may be a little bit too far. Like 2,000 miles on the East Coast to find you. Them little whatevers, bro. They gonna use you. You just a lame with money. And once they find out you a lame with money, you're done. So, I mean...
Well, no, what happens is they get them. They scam them. They come over. They get their papers. And then I know someone who did this. And she was beautiful. I was like, oh, you definitely paid for her. But as soon as everything was out in the clear, she got divorced, got half of his shit, and is living a good life.
Wow.
Very good life off of him. Ain't got to work.
No, but that's
so
not.
Who's the smart one in that situation?
But and I don't think a lot of people know this. If you go over and get woman or man, this is either or. You go sponsor somebody to have a relationship from overseas, if you get them over here, whether they stay with you or not, if they can decide, I don't want to be with you no more. You have to take care of them for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Hold on. No.
There's different clauses, but no, that's what I'm saying. She don't have to work.
And I know.
Yeah, because you brought them over.
Right. You brought them over here. They your responsibility now. Whether she want to be with you or not, you're responsible for her.
So, and Rita says a real man is not going to sit back and let his woman pay all the bills. Somebody on Instagram wants to know, Josh wants to know, what is the definition of providing? Who would like to answer that?
So I didn't agree with her statement, though. I just want to say that a real man is not going to sit back and let a woman pay all the bills. I think it depends upon the circumstances. If they've come to some sort of agreement, like, okay, I'm going to work and you're going to stay home, then I think if that's an agreement between a man and a wife, and if she's making most of the money and he's a stay-at-home dad, I don't see a problem with that.
No.
I don't know.
If he gets fired,
Okay.
It's the one that's doing all the working.
Look at this comment. And we
The comment.
always thought that men that marry women from other countries have low self-esteem and a tiny penis.
Oh, no comment. Now back to the providing question. I think that for providing, I think that for me, providing is more than just financial. It's mental. It's just overall being a person where if I'm not having a good day or if I'm not in the right mindset, being able to talk me back into it. Somebody who can provide provide a atmosphere, I guess you would say, where we can both agree to be comfortable. So for me, providing you, it's more than just money. Like, yeah, because one day I might be able to provide and you can't, or you can provide and I can't. Because to me, on the traditional roles of 50-50, it's not always 50-50, because if you are truly my partner, it could be 80-20, 90-10, 100-0. I'm cool with that. But if you have me in all other levels of life and providing for me on all levels and not cheating, you good. Like, I'm not gonna act up. Now this time I'm gonna act up. Oh, Tanya might have, but not today.
I would like to add that where I come from, women are raised to be wives, but they're also raised to be educated and assist their husbands. Okay. Now, men, like I said, are raised to provide, protect, and all that stuff. So most times they take care of that. But if something happens, the woman can always step in because we make sure we are educated and all this stuff, right? So it's not just there's this narrative going around now that men have to do all this stuff and we put all this pressure on men and yes, it's hard being a man because like having a son now, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of pressure on you guys, and I get that. But if you want me to be submissive and soft, there's certain things I don't need to be worried about.
In Grace, I believe, or Rabia, whichever one you prefer, to let you know, I'm probably on my fourth little drink, so it's going up from here. But I was gonna say, you are right in that sense, but I'll say this, as well. What's happened in today, and I'm not saying, because we're in different. No, not say I'm in the market, but just saying, but we're in different dating, quote unquote, markets. You know what I'm saying? Now, in my generation, it's kind of more transactional. For example, if all you want is financial stability, then you can find somebody like that. But at the end of the day, that man is not expect. I'm like, listen, look, I'm paying all the bills, so you don't get to have a say. Because and you want to know why? Because that no. I'm telling you, no. Hey, I'm telling you, this is people in my generation. Because you want to know why? Because relationships has become more transactional than actually, having a connection. I mean, it's there, but it's became transactional. So if if we're hearing women, I need a 6-figure. Hey, I need somebody gonna pay all these bills. I'm like, oh well, shit, that's what's up. Bet I'm paying all these bills.
She wants all these bills, but she won't cook and clean and keep a clean house. Girl, shut up. Anyway, I have a whole narrative about that. I want you to read a comment. Josh says many women are quick to say it's not about money, but when women say be a provider, the time comes from a tangible standpoint.
Not for me. When I think of provider, I think of the word need. I'm gonna need you to come help me with these tires. I'm gonna need you to take this trash out. I'm gonna need you to take care of some business. I'm gonna need you to do this. I got a long list of needs that I need met. And when I think of provider, that's what my man is gonna do. Hey, I'm gonna need you to help me with this, or I'm gonna need you to help me with that. And if you can't help me with none of my needs, what are we doing? Because there's certain needs that he has that only I can fulfill. So when I think of providing, if my tires are flat, I'm gonna need you to come fix this tire. Oh, I'm gonna need you to get this grass taken care of. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need you to do this. And like he might say, well, I'm gonna need you to go cook something. We ain't got nothing. Boil some water then, baby. Whatever it is, if I'm gonna need you to cook. So it's and you can say it's gender roles or whatever, because sometimes the husband is the cook. He's the cook. So she might tell him, I'm gonna need you to cook. And he's okay, well, I'm gonna need you to clean this house. So I mean, it's just getting those providing the needs for me, is providing providing and fulfilling the needs of the person that you're with.
And I think
so I have a really good comment I want to read. People forget that men want to be needed.
right.
True, because I'm guilty of that because I'm so used to doing stuff on my own, right? Because even when I was married, one time, I didn't know if I shared this before, one time my ex calls me, like, hey, the city left the citation, the trees, and I'm like, why are you calling me and asking me what I should do? Well, I mean, what you gonna do? So stuff like that. I understand what you're saying, Alicia. That should irritate out to me, okay? Josh says that from a financial standpoint, my only question to a woman is, what is your credit score? I don't care about the job credit. Let me know one thing, responsibility. Not necessarily, Josh.
Hey, so that kind of goes with Josh, but it's more okay. So it's kind of split down between what you talking about, what Felicia talking about. So, quick question, right? Let's say if the dude was totally opposite. Let's say if he can somewhat support you financially, like, and when I mean somewhat, I mean bare minimum, possibly on a good paycheck, but like Felicia said, he can do everything else. He said, hey, you want me to do this? I can do that, but let's say the financial, it's kind of shaky with this guy. Just maybe, I don't know, let's just say due to the career path he chose. We'll just say that. Is that still more appealing than somebody, that is the quote unquote, the guy that okay, great.
Let me explain why. Yes. Okay, maybe you don't make 6 figures or whatever, but I'm gonna need you to go out here and fix this so we don't have to pay nobody to come do it. I'm gonna need you to go make sure my car is together so we don't have to pay nobody to do it. I'm gonna need you to go get this lawn together so we don't have to pay anybody to do it, because that's part of providing. Because a lot of men with 6 figures, he just pays somebody to do it. If you ain't got that and you can't pay nobody to do it and you ain't doing it, what I need you for? If you can't, and I used to see it all the time where men would, of course my dad is a mechanic, so he'd automatically fix the car, change the oil. My mama don't even know what that means, like changing the oil. All she knows how to do is get her keys and get in the car, go get gas. She can go get gas, but my daddy would go fill our car up. She can go do those things, but my dad would do those things. So, and I think that's what this generation is missing. You're so worried about the monetary, but if I ain't got to pay an exterminator to come here, how much money is that saving? If I ain't got to pay nobody to fix the sink, how much money are we saving? Right. If I don't have to pay anybody to do those good things, those things around the home, that kind of works itself out. Do you know what I mean?
It is, because y'all know when totally I get so frustrated and I want to get married until it's like that.
Right. I agree. For me, it's like Tanya said, I need someone who's going to be there emotionally. I need someone who's going to be there spiritually. I need to be talking about something that they understand, and we can have conversation and laugh and have good companionship. We have physical attraction to each other. I need that.
Yeah.
And the money thing will come. I always say that, the money thing, because when I married William, he wasn't making as much money as he is now. But I always knew that part would come, but I needed the other things. But because if I'm not getting fed on the other things, if you're not feeding me emotionally, spiritually, if you're not feeding me in companionship, and you're not feeding me with all the things that I need you're going to help me be a better person. Help me be a better person.
But the money thing is really on the woman. And I'm going to tell you why.
Come on, say it, because I believe it. Say it.
You're going to have money. The money going to come.
The money going to come.
So it's like women want this ready-made, ready done. Hey, I think Cheryl Underwood has a joke that she says if her man come home talking about he want to be an astronaut, she gonna sew him an astronaut suit, pack him a lunch, and tell him, call me when you get to the moon. because that's the kind of woman you need. Just back there
Right.
supporting you. Oh, baby, this is what you want to do? Okay, we're going to make this happen. And if
Exactly.
you got the right woman, it's going to come. But
It's gonna
everybody
come.
wants everything already ready-made. They want a ready-made husband, a ready-made everything. They don't want to have to put that type of work in.
That's so
Oh,
true.
guys, I need to read some comments on Instagram. Terrence says, that's what feeds men, to be needed. And if you don't need me, why am I here? Yeah. Josh says, I can support on all levels, but if you lack responsibility, I can help with all the things, but money is on hold until responsibility is back established. I understand things happen. He also says, I need spiritual connection, a must. Absolutely. And then he says, teamwork. Well, I agree with what he's saying, but I also think, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I got a comment. So, like all the in this conversation leading back into the topic of he's not into you. The thing is, if the man is into you and you are her, he's going to provide all that anyways. So, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna ghost you. He's not gonna, pull all that okie doke stuff. He's gonna truly want to be for there. He's gonna care about you. He's gonna want to know, have you eaten today? Are you tired? Do your feet hurt? If you are the one, he's gonna be the one for you and give you everything that you want and need in life. It might not be financially, it might be mentally. Sometimes men have the ability to sense that in you, especially if he really wants to be with you on how to make you feel better, what to give you to provide to you. So I think that kind of like circles back around to it. Like if he's into you, he's gonna provide for you, period.
So love is actually not really a roller coaster. Love's roller coaster is really not. If you're communicating, love does not have to be a roller coaster.
No, it doesn't.
Dating's roller coaster. That's a date roller coaster because, man, I give up.
But
I give up.
Anything, they're on the same page. It's getting on the same page.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are not on the same page.
You're right.
And Rita says, some women might say it's not all about money, but I beg to differ. Yes, the hell it is.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of guys that say that, and I'm not no shade to the person that wrote this, it's not, but in my mind, a lot of people that say, I had this same conversation with a girlfriend last night. If you can take care of yourself, that means you got your place, you got your car, you got this. To me, that's the minimum for most women, is that a man is able to take care of himself. You don't want to come in a relationship when you don't have your basic needs met. And now I have to, I have to make up the difference. Like, you don't have nowhere to stay. You can't get where you need to go. You don't have an income, a source of income. Those are like the bare necessities of life. And if you can do that for yourself, then you're ready for a relationship. A lot of people trying to get in a relationship that are not ready. Like they can't eat. They don't have nowhere to stay. But I want to be,
Yeah.
They told my girlfriend, I'm in the fourth quarter of my life, but he was living in a long stay motel. And he wants to get married. You're not in position, sir. You're staying in a long stay motel with roommates.
Extended stay, yes.
What about a guy who lives with his mom?
Make it make sense. You're not ready for a relationship.
What about a guy who lives with his mom? What about a guy who lives at home?
That's situational.
Why?
Does he stay with his mom or does his mom stay with him? Is she sick? Is he helping her? I mean, that's situational.
Reason he's living with his mom.
He lives with his mom.
Why?
Not because she needs him, because he needs her.
He's not ready. He's not ready.
No.
It puzzles me when men date and they're in those situations. And the only way you can fly with me living with your mom is if you're in high school or you in college or something. You in school.
Or if she's sick.
Or you going through a divorce or something, like you had a breakup or something, but you just stay with your mama indefinitely?
You're not transitional? You're not in transition? No, I've been living there for 3-4 years.
So
that's not
you want me to be your new mom? Because you want to come live with me while I pay the... No.
Felicia said that's a hard pass.
Nope.
Okay, so I want to read some more comments. Josh says men who want you have to think about. Terrence says love is a decision. I agree. Love, you know what? I always say love is intelligent, but lust is not.
No.
Josh says in a relationship, the prize is not the man or the woman, is finding mutual ground, understanding. And Terrence says, Josh, we have to create a mutual ground. Not my way or her way. We have to establish our way. That's true.
Very true.
I took care of my mom for the last 8 years. My sister married. The thing is about the topic, right? Love roller coaster. He's just not into you. And we were really on. I think all of us were on the man side because women we do demonize men that don't want us.
Yeah.
You know. So with that being said, guys, it's 7:59. We need final thoughts. And before we go, guys, can you please like and subscribe and leave any remarks or comments? And if you enjoyed the show, what we could do better, etc. So who'd like to start first with the closing comments?
I'll close it off. Just final comments, man. If that nigga ain't into you, man, the nigga ain't into your shit. Go ahead and get. You know what?
You want,
See,
right?
it's always the second nigga that really is the one because the first one kind of somewhat. It's always the second nigga out the first one, like because the first one be playing games, but the second one like be acting right, but you be like, damn, I really want this first one to act right because I don't know what they got going on. So, hey, you know what? I'm gonna end this up on some nigga shit. Hey, get a second nigga a chance. Fuck the first dude, cause he on some bull. Hey, he already. Hey, while you talking about? Hey, he already doing some shit with the other girl. So go ahead and get a second nigga a chance.
I swear.
Go ahead.
I swear.
Winning. Okay.
I'll backdoor that one because for me, it is always the one that I want that don't want me, but the one that wants me, I don't want. So I might go ahead and change my ways. It's baby steps, and I just barely grew up this last quarter of the year. So maybe next time.
Up in there, let us stay there.
I am going to say what Weeda Wiley said, which I totally agree with. Communication. If that's not the right fit for you, so say that's not the right fit and move on. Yeah. And don't try to hold on to something that's not working out. So communication. So.
And Weeda's an awesome show. Thank you, Weeda.
Thank you.
Well, my final say is I like who like me. So stay with the people that like you. If he's not into you, just let it go. Like who like you.
I think sometimes as women we delusional. It's like I'm telling you, it's like you know what you look like. Okay, let's be for real. Let's be honest.
But they have other qualities.
No, men are visual. They're not like, oh my God, I love your personality in the first place.
Yes, they do.
Kim.
Qualities, other qualities.
No.
So he's not
you
saying
gotta pass the face test first with a man. I'm sorry. If you look like a booger wook to him, you look like a booger wook.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
Men are visual. Women are mental.
I mean, every woman needs to know that she's not every man's cup of tea.
Thank you.
Right.
That's just the truth of the matter. Like you said, Felicia, like those that like you. And if that one doesn't, there's always another one. I'm just saying.
Like my personality too.
Okay.
Everybody like your personality.
See how many days that personality is.
That's so funny. Anyway, I agree with everything you guys said. I enjoyed you guys. Like I said, like and subscribe. We'll see. Oh God, where am I? We'll see you guys next week. Oh, wait, Kim.
Bye.
Kim likes to watch.
Bye, y'all.
Here you go, Kim.